Hello everyone. I was just doing a testimonial video with my friend Diana. I called her earlier. She's from Regeneration Nation. She just joined today, so it's total dumb luck that I called her. I'm sure there's a lot of people on Regeneration Nation. What? You haven't called me yet? But I try to call as many people from Regeneration Nation as I can to answer their questions. I called Diana earlier today and it was like, oh, that's a really cool story. So I wanted to do a testimonial here via YouTube and share her story. I called a few people from Regeneration Nation today and they're just so excited and they have so much love. And I will be continually going through those and trying to call as many people as I can. Anyways, this is her. Let's see what she has to say. I know a little bit, but here we go. Diana. How is it?
Sounding good either.
No, how does it sound?
It is better.
You sound a million times better. A minute ago we had like alien language coming through the phone. And so hopefully we'll be able to make this one work. I was giving them a little bit about the story, Diana. I already turned the camera on. But I wanted you to, hopefully we can start over. It might not be as fresh as it was. But anyways, why don't you tell them how long you've been watching the videos?
Yeah, I've been watching the videos for 6 months.
And were you applying some of the knowledge you were learning?
You know, I learned how to make the green juices and some of the smoothies. And like I said, I would try that, those two things here and there, but wasn't fully committed to doing all of it. I was still, making the cooked processed food, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling good for such a long time, and I'm going to be going on vacation in June, and I really needed to get this weight off, and I just happened to see Tanya's video with you, and it was titled "Lose a Pound a Day," and that's what really turned it around for me, is when I watched her video, or her testimony with you, and she was just talking about how easy the program was, and it just seemed so simple and easy, and I thought, okay, I hope this is my answer, and so I ordered the video and a few other videos, DVDs from you, and watched the Lose a Pound a Day, and started at April 1st, and I could not believe that every time I got on the scale, it was another pound down, and I wasn't having those sugar cravings anymore. And I'm a sugar addict, and my main culprit was ice cream and a lot of, pastries and things like that. And I couldn't believe that I could commit to a program 100% without falling into my cravings again. It was amazing.
Yeah, so do you think that your cravings were from a lack of energy, or was it more of an emotional, mental thing for the sugar?
I think what it was is there was actually something in your video that you said, and you mentioned that, you think people eat so much because they're starving for nutrients. And that is when my light bulb moment happened. And I thought to myself, I am starving for nutrients, and that's why I keep going back to the sugar. Because I wasn't being satisfied nutritionally, and now that I'm, following the Lose a Pound a Day program, there's such a big variety of fruits and herbs and vegetables, and I've never eaten such a variety ever, and there's so much nutrients in the raw food that now that finally I am being nutritionally satisfied, that is why I don't have my sugar cravings anymore. That was my light bulb moment.
Cool. I call that the apostat. I think I might be the one who penned that, but your little mechanism in your brain finally clicks off. Because if you're eating like nutritionally devoid foods, then you're getting enough macronutrients and calories, but you're not absorbing the minerals and enzymes that your body needs in order for the cells to really function optimally in unison and have the elements necessary for them to communicate. In other words, you sort of build your blood out of the food that you eat. And then once you build that nice, healthy, high-quality blood, you can then feed the cells and they can begin to function optimally. Then you can lose weight, feel better, get mental clarity. Diana, you've been 100% since April 1st, and that is 9 days. And how many pounds have you lost?
I have lost 7 pounds in 9 days.
Okay, 7 pounds.
I've never been able to do that ever and be like satisfied and not go back to my cravings. I'm still just astounded by that.
Astounded, cool. Well, do you feel like it's going to continue to fall off?
I can easily continue this, and I'll tell you what, all these other diet plans that I tried to follow were so complicated, and I'd be in the grocery store with lists and slaving over the stove, and this is amazingly easy. I watched the video twice, and the second time I got out a recipe box, little index cards, and I have my man-to-man recipe box on my kitchen island, and all it is 3 different sections: juices, smoothies, and salads. And all I have to do is go to the grocery store and I just go to the produce section, grab a bunch of stuff, and I can make anything out of my box with it. And it's so easy. I can just throw a smoothie together, and if I have to run somewhere, I can whip it up in no time. I can easily make a juice really quickly and take that with me. And the salads are no-brainers. I just go to my box for a recipe, and I mean, it's just so simple. And this is something I can follow, and it's so super easy, and I'm satisfied. And I just can't believe that I'm not going back to my sugar cravings. I mean, I was a really bad sugar addict, pretty badly.
Wow, that is so cool. So what I would like to do right now is sum up the Lose a Pound a Day program and show you how simple it is, because there is so much complicated craziness that you can't stick to it for more than 2 days without losing your mind. You can do this one for the rest of your life. It's so easy. What you do is you eat all the fruits and all the vegetables that you want, and then you get your butt outside and you play. And it's so simple because it's real food. Now, that's the Lose a Pound a Day program in a nutshell. But if you want more details about the Lose a Pound a Day program, it's a great opportunity right now because I'm having an open box sale and the DVDs are over half off. So go down to the link below and pick up Lose a Pound a Day program and find out what all the hype is about and find out why people are getting so excited and why they're getting results, because it's very simple, the weight loss program. Now, Diana asked me a question. She said, should I include more fat? No, because she knows that I've been including more essential fatty acids in my salad at night. And she was already using like a half an avocado, every few days or something, Diana?
Yeah, just every few days.
And so it's just that, and that's exactly what the program is. So for me, I was fatty acid deficient. Most people aren't, but I had been going so long on the fruits and green juice and avoiding fat that I had some deficiencies in certain fatty acids. So I've pretty much shored those up right now. But she had a question about fat. And I think that what she's doing for Lose a Pound a Day, an avocado every couple of days, is perfect. But I wanted to call her and answer because I thought that, for one thing, cooked fat is a whole nother world away from raw fat. Raw living oils are totally different than toxic high-heated oils. It's a huge difference. So you can't even put those in the same category. They're in completely different dimensions. So, but that being said, I thought that what she was doing was right. And but I also think on my next, when I do weight loss mastery series coming up, what I'm going to do is give people a little bit more leeway on the living fats, because if you freak out, the fats satiate you better. And the raw living fats are way, way, way better than you freaking out and running back over to Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or Pizza Hut or even going back to the heavy cooked food. So I'm going to make a caveat in this next program and give people that if you're freaking out, nothing satiates you. There's an incredible reward system for fats in nature. There must be a reason why nature put that in our brain. It's a caloric payoff. There were times when there were really lean times, and you don't want your body to think that it's starving. You really want to eat a lot to get your metabolism up so that you can get outside and start moving and breathing, which is the #1 weight loss secret in the world, and the #1 healing secret in the world is the oxygen. So you have to, but you can't pollute your blood with cooked fats, heavy foods, because that's going to clog up the blood and that will lower the oxygen levels, and then you're never going to lose weight, you're never going to detox, and you're never going to feel better. So that's why I always say raw food, raw food. Okay, so Diana, is there anything else that I can help you with or that you want to share with these people on YouTube about your experience with the raw foods in the last... You've been playing with it, dabbling with it. What, 50%, 25% raw? Where you been at?
Well, prior to it first, I was probably only, I don't know, maybe 20, I think about 30% raw. But then when I saw Tanya's video, I was like, that's it. You know, I'm going on vacation. I've got to get this weight off. And, you know, just as soon as I jumped in 100%, I could not believe in just 9 days, like, where my energy went from day one until right now. It's just such a short period of time, and I can't believe, you know, how much better I feel, and even my thinking is better, and my energy level is so high, and that's only 9 days, so I can't even imagine, you know, after 30 days has gone by, you know, how much better I'll even feel then, because I just can't believe how fast it's happening and how much better I feel already. And I guess my other question would be, I've heard you talk recently about the living oils, and I know I've incorporated a little bit of avocado, but what if on the other days, what if I choose not to do the avocado, but want to mix a little bit of the living olive oil with the apple cider vinegar for my dressing? Or should I just stick with the avocado?
No, you know, I think, well, see, the olive oil is also a fruit oil. The fruit oils, I think, are the best. But the nut oils are good too. I think that overall, just the way I look at it, the way I like to see it, the way that I think it's beautiful, is that fruits and nuts and herbs are mankind's food. You know, it's just, that's just my way of looking at it. That's how I eat. That's what I look when I look and I see what do I want to eat for maximum regeneration, what's natural, what's digestible, what's going to help me to have high cell function, good brain function, good skin, good hair, good, you know, nutrition. What can I do to feed myself? I see the fruits and the nuts and the herbs. And so I think that by pressing out the those golden oils from the nuts and the olives, I think it's sort of like juicing. It's like juicing a cucumber. You know what I mean? So we get, there's a lot of beliefs and stuff, but I'm just saying, here we are, we're juicing the olives, we're just extracting all the goodness out of it. Yes, you need fiber, but you can go many days without fiber without ruining yourself. And so juicing is one thing, and then we're juicing the oil. So some cold pressed olive oil, I think it's really, really good oil. I think it makes your skin nice. I think it helps to absorb the different fat-soluble vitamins, and I think that might be part of the reason why my teeth have gotten visibly stronger. And so I think it would be okay to have a tablespoon or two. There's a little thing out in the raw food thing, and Harley says this a lot, fat makes you fat. But I cannot concur, because if fat made you fat, I would be fat right now. And all I am is just a little bit juicier than I was before, a little bit more voluptuous. Now, I'm a thin guy, but just some nice shape to my muscles and a little more fullness in my face. My hair has just gotten a little bit nicer. My skin is a lot nicer. And so I think if you want to mix it up, of course you don't want to do too many because you don't want to have too much fat in the blood. But and you don't want to mix fat and sugar. That's why I have my fat meal at the end of the day, and I don't mix it with any sugars at that time. A little bit of orange actually, but basically I wouldn't eat like 14 cherries and then have like 2 avocados. The mixture in the blood wouldn't be good. I would wait a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours, until the cherries were digested, the sugar was metabolized a bit more, and then I would have my fat meals. So keep your sugars and your fats separate, and that's just a good thing to remember. But I think for you, Diana, it would be okay. I just have a different view at this time. And I think that a couple tablespoons of olive oil would be great. And I will tell you, what my favorite oil is the walnut oil. When I took a couple tablespoons walnut oil from Flora, check it out. They have the best. It's so delicious and creamy, and it's like you can feel it bathing your brain. There's something about the walnut that's in the shape of the brain due to the accordance of the doctrine of signatures, which resonates in nature, that within nature you can see which foods are conducive to regenerating that part of the body. And a walnut looks a lot like the human brain. And the walnut oil is my favorite tasting oil. I love it. It's smooth texture, but make sure you're getting the best quality. And of course, you don't want to have too much. But I think the myth out there about super low fat, I don't think in the long term it's a good idea. I think definitely for periods of time, for detoxification. But I am glad to have brought some essential fats back in and really feeling a lot better, more solid, more stable, more grounded, calmer. My energy is much more balanced throughout the day. It's pretty cool. And I'm going to explain this a lot more in depth as I go along. And so I recommend, and I love almond oil too, by the way, from Flora. We got some sunflower seed oil. Just trying this stuff out. I mean, when I find out something's cool, then I go for it and I, practice on myself. And so far, 30 days today, I have been doing the Tavis's protocol, and I feel a lot better. I've still got some work that I want to do up in this area to really get things woke up in my brain. But that also has a lot to do with fasting and the breath work and silence and spending time alone and prayer and meditation. So that's going to be part of my future here. But that's pretty much what I wanted to share there. I was going somewhere with all that, but I forgot. Do you remember, Diana?
I think you were just talking about how you're going to alter the period a little bit for the lose a pound a day and add a little bit of fat into it.
Yeah, just because I don't want people to feel deprived, and if a lot of fruits and vegetables can be very satisfying. But there was a time there I think my body was calling out for something else, and I was mentally, through sheer willpower, keeping myself on this low-fat regime and staying off the oils. I was using hemp seed because I felt drawn to that. I was getting more and more into using hemp seed, like, oh man, that really goes good on my salad, and avocados. And I still love whole food fats, but I also love, it's just like juicing. Like I said, when you extract the oils, it's just like juicing your fruits and vegetables. And I think that in this world, we should use our creativity. We should use our juicer. We should use stone-pressed olive oil is one of my favorite oils. I think there was a reason why the masters of antiquity revered the olive tree so much. It's a very unique, beautiful plant. The olives fall to the ground and they ripen up on the ground. It's a very beautiful thing. Diane, you're epic. Diana, excuse me, sorry. Is there anything else you want to add before we go? I didn't mean to take over this video, but I love to educate as much as I can.
No, I just feel like I have a light at the end of the tunnel, and you're so inspirational to watch. I watch, every day I spend to watch a video, and it's keeping like really heavy stuff. So I just want to thank you, and I just feel like I'm on the right path now, and I just can't believe how good I feel in 9 days, and that's what's going to keep me going. And I'm so thankful, and I'm excited. I'm just excited.
Diana and everyone else out there, raw foods is really, really awesome. If you haven't taken the leap, maybe it's not your time, keep planting the seeds, come watch more videos, let the seeds be planted. But then for her, what broke the camel's back was that video with Tanya. Tanya's a very powerful individual. Dan McDonald has a pretty good vibe flowing through him too, and that created a circuit which just opened up Diana here, and she made the choice, and now she's doing really well. Now, of course, you know, she might be in the pink cloud phase. There's things that come up as you go and dig deeper, different emotional issues, emotional attachments, social adjustments that need to be made, and things like that. You know, it's just a growing process. It's a learning process. That's what's so awesome about this life, is that we're able to evolve, you know, and learn and grow and forgive and let go and change our minds and change the way we see things and allow new perceptions to come in. And, you know, but the one thing I just love is just raw foods. I've seen it time and time again, and I'm not super specific on like this percentage or this many calories or anything like that. I'm just like, I generally am trying to just convince people that they are valuable, they are worthy, and that raw foods rocks. It rocks the house, and every animal on the planet will tell you, I eat my food raw, you know, and I do not cook it. I do not alter the chemistry and the information and the electrons in my food. And I absorb it, and I absorb that energy intact, full, and wholesome, and I regenerate my inner being. And that inner light is what manifests itself as the human flesh. So we're feeding the light inside of us, not just through the food, but through love, through exercise, through adventure, through open-mindedness, through service, through prayer, through yoga and meditation and exercise and loving yourself and loving others and artwork and music and beauty and nature. And we are just having such a beautiful opportunity right now to make so much of this life. Okay, I had the best day. I was going to save this for the end, but I'll share it with you before I wrap this up, Diana. I had the best day of my life today. I got lost on some logging roads, almost ran out of gas, saw some deer, made a bunch of videos for Regeneration Nation, made a bunch of videos for YouTube. I'm thinking about starting an adventure channel. I went out hiking. I've done awesome. I made a video this morning, woke up early. You know, just, I'm really enjoying my life. I'm on my last tonic of the day. I'm going to go have a salad. I'm going to put up tons of videos, do these cool adventure videos where I take you out on the car. I'm going to put this one up first. I'm going to let you go now, but I'm telling you, now's the time to go get some of my DVDs because they are on sale for over half off, and it's just a great opportunity. I put my heart and soul into these DVDs. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly sharing. People like Diana are awesome. I'm just so happy. Thanks for being a member of Regeneration Nation. Thank you for watching my videos and supporting me by purchasing the DVDs and helping me to continue on with these free videos on YouTube, because I love it. I love life and I love people, and I'm so happy to be of service. So thanks a lot for hanging out with me, Diana.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you. I mean, yes, thank you. I can't say thank you enough to you, and I just can't wait to, you know, I just can't wait to get to my goal. But, you know, one thing I learned from you is it's not about losing weight, it's about gaining nutrition. So it's not just about me losing that 40 pounds and being done, it's about gaining nutrition for the rest of my life. So that's one thing that I have really, you know, taken with me. So thank you for that.
More life. And so what I told Diana earlier was, you know, and she's been doing the rebounding and stuff too, is like, rebound. Go out and walk. Oxygen is the key to your health. So use the good, wholesome foods that don't leave residues, that energize the cells, flush the system, and then get outside and get the sunlight in your eyes, and get the wind on your face, and get that oxygen in your nose, and get that nature in your eyes, and get your body moving, get your heart pumping, get your lungs working, get that blood circulation into those deep pockets in your body, and just be ready for something awesome, because raw living foods is the way to go. So you can lose a pound a day when you get down to where she's at now, which is more like, Diana, what's your goal weight? I want you to state it on the video so you remember.
My goal is to lose 40, and I've lost 7 so far.
Okay, you're trying to lose 40. So everybody send an awesome message to Diana. Thank her for this video. And send her some good love and praise below in the comment section. And bless you, Diana, to lose that weight, to feel great. But not only just to lose weight, but to gain life. That's what it's about. Focus and accentuate the positive. Gain life, gain health, gain illumination from nature and life. And then the weight will just fall right off, because your body is a reflection of what's going on deep down inside your spirit. So purify your spirit and use the raw living foods to enhance the quality of your life. Absorb the spirit of the nature foods, if you can understand what I mean there. Okay, Diana, I'm going to let you go. Peace be with you.
Okay, thank you.
Let us all know how it goes, okay?
I will. Okay, thank you so much.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, that was cool. Thanks a lot for letting me share, you guys. I really appreciate your time. I did have such a great day today. I'm going out for a walk now. I'm here in Sedona, Arizona. I was going to stay out in the desert, but then I called her as I was driving, and then she had this thing, and I'm like, just to get that testimonial video and to educate more, I came and got this room. Sorry, Sophia, this room is epic. I wish you were here, babe, but I got this room. I'm meeting Tavis tomorrow. I'm excited. We're going to the Grand Canyon. Vision quest. I need it. Silence. I was out there today. The quietness of nature. I was way out. No cars, nobody, no nothing. Just deers and birds and squirrels running around. And the silence made me just shed a tear. You know, it was so beautiful. If you ever get a chance to get out into nature. When? If and when. Oh, man, I cannot wait to go hiking with my brother Tavis. I love you. I appreciate you. I love this job. It has its ups and downs, but right now I'm on an up. Check out the Dan McDonald Goes 4x4. And also there's another video that I'm going to entitle something about the new Life Regenerator Adventure channel, dude, because I need a kayak and a boat, and I needed some mountain bikes and a touring bike, and yeah. And I need to just make videos and go have fun and get out to nature and have adventure. Woo! I had an adventurous day today. I'll let you go. I've taken up way too much of your time already. Get stoked on something and live your dream. Don't forget about the open box sale. Now's the time to get some of my DVDs. So go click on the link below and save yourself some money and get yourself some serious education, because I pour my heart and soul into those things, and they really do work. Lose a pound a day works. It's my first DVD I ever made. It's my best-selling DVD, and it's the one that I've heard about the most from the most amount of people. And because it finally simplifies weight loss once and for all. You mean I can eat all I want? Yeah, but you can't eat fried chicken and count, okay, I can have one piece of fried chicken, that's 200 calories, because that's just dead food. And dead food in your blood, your body's got to store all that metabolic waste, fried fats, starchy, overprocessed carbohydrates, dead animal fried cooked over fats in there, putrefying, rancidifying, leaving you with tumors and lymphatic congestion, and just it slows your brain down, because the food is what feeds your brain. You know I could keep going on forever, so just go get the DVDs. Peace be with you. Have an awesome life. It can be done. You can go from the pits of depression and hopelessness to a life to where your job and your service and your hobby and your art, it's all wrapped into one awesome day.